Why, good morning, you beautiful soul. I hope you're having a great Sunday thus far. And as you know, the theme is reflection, surrender. We have a little bit of empowerment and transformation. And most importantly, this is because of the full moon that's coming up Tuesday. Now, it is the long, cold full moon, the long night full moon. But most importantly, it's going to be a full moon in Cancer. And with everything going on from the current junction to the new year that's really quickly approaching at the end of this week, to obviously the full moon, which is in Cancer, everything is pointing us towards this inner self, this inner looking, to stay home, to rest, to really just embrace everything about life, obviously, including our flaws in those areas we want to really pivot and to change them, to manifest the reality we want to live in. New Year's again is coming up, and 2021 is going to be a year of opportunity. 2020 is coming to a close, and in this sense, we need to recognize that this is the perfect time, especially considering the full moon, that the universe is trying to have us bring it in, to come home, to really utilize everything we've learned from this year and the previous years in our lives, to make this a better place, not only for ourselves, our loved ones, but for everyone. And I'm incredibly excited to help you with that this morning. So I lovingly invite you into my space of the heart, into your space of the heart, into the one energy that connects everything in life. And just take a nice deep breath in. And in that same light of love, release a nice exhale and just relax. As we bring things back, we dial it down so you can fully put yourself in the position to heal, to transform yourself, and ultimately to spread more light and love. So go ahead and get those last few wiggles out. And when you hear the next 3 taps of the bell, allow yourself to take in a nice deep breath, drawing in all of that energy, that love, that light around you, and release, transform it into a powerful Om chant. And as you chant this divine chord, allow yourself to radiate the love and light within your own heart. It's not a conscious action. It's a result of giving everything, every ounce of your attention, your effort, your love, into speaking, singing this divine and heavenly chord. If feeling restless, demand the body be still. Take over the breath. Look after the form while we rest and let go of this outside external world. Remind yourself that every emotion and thought form that crosses in front of your window of awareness is but a temporary happening. That you are the observer, and everything heard is the observed. All we must do now is simply be, remain as the beauty we already are, and allow it to shine, allow it to blossom. For here we hold the space for love, for truth, for healing, for revelation, restoration, and a peek behind the veil into the reality that is. When you hear the next tap of the bell, allow yourself to shift your attention fully to the sound, letting go. Allow it to drift away into silence. And as it drops away, shift your attention, that window of awareness, your gaze of compassion, inwards towards the silence. Be more enamored with your natural state than anything temporary flashing before your witnessing. You are the divine embodied. You are this primordial energy, individualized, seemingly, giving this experience an opportunity to live, to learn, to witness and live through experience. But all of these things that are temporary, all of these conditionings and ideologies that are learned, they cannot be considered your truth. For the truth is something only each of us can know. For the truth is determined upon our own window of awareness. The beautiful concepts in this spiritual path is that each of us comes to recognize the same view. And although our lives seems like a journey trekking up through the mountain, going through obstacles, sometimes getting pushed back down, we must recognize the reality of our situation is very different. Life seems like there is a journey to a destination, a revelation, a point of knowing. But in the reality of it, you are already on the summit. The truth of the matter is that you've never been anything you're currently seeking for. It's not a changing state. It's not a letting go. But this spiritual path, this inner looking, provides us the chance, the opportunity to recognize everything we've ever wanted has been present within us. Everything we seek outside of ourselves is but a sign of investigation for something within us already. But life is a grand experiment, a dance of living. And the purpose, if one can say there is such a thing, is to come to understand yourself. But just like any child, just like any being, we cannot fully find value for something until it's gone. So the journey begins. We're born, memories seemingly erased, soaking up the conditionings and lessons of the society and people around us, learning from the traumas and the pains and quickly becoming lost in them all. Covering up, washing over our truth. So in these moments of reflection, of rest, allow the heart to shine. Allow the inner child to play. And we do this by letting go of everything we've ever learned. dropping away all assumptions about the universe, about ourselves, and coming to look within our own experience for the only form of knowing that we can say is truly ours. First-hand experience. Therefore, we can only look in our own books of the past. And we must learn the lessons if we seek to move forward in this world. To build the understanding, to ultimately let go and surrender to the past. Refusing to deny everything that happened and accept what already is. Taking a nice deep breath, allow yourself to draw in all of the love and light around you. And as you exhale, release and expel the fear, the tensions, the negative cycles that hold you back from looking within yourself. As we come to understand that all disturbances arise within us, all suffering arises within us. For everything in this world is how we react and respond to it. So let go of all expectations and assumptions. Stop adhering to the imagination and the suggestions of the mind. And come home to your truth, the silent intuitional knowledge of being. Just as the energies of this great conjunction and astrological alignment to the full moon, we must recognize that this year of 2020 has provided us many opportunities and lessons to change, to pivot, to observe. And there is no greater than this last cosmic event, the full moon in Cancer. Just as done previously, envision yourself as you know you can be, becoming the hero of your own journey. What is it you seek to achieve? What is it you seek to heal, let go, surrender from? How are you going to use this next year, these new energies to your transformation and upliftment? Take a moment and simply visualize yourself achieving all in which you seek. Do not use words like hope and wish, but state things as the reality you know they will be. That you will heal, you will liberate, you will awaken, you will unfold. And understand that your reality is crafted by you. You are the writer of it, so choose your words wisely. And come to know, come to rest and love within your heart that life is here for you, to uplift you, to help you achieve every goal you seek. But we can only become empowered by the universe when we recognize our position in it. And again, as the spiritual path unfolds, we can see the paradox that life is us, that we are life. And when we come to understand our oneness, our interconnectedness within this world, everything changes. And although we seemingly live in a world that alters its form, we know that in truth, it's always been this way. So allow yourself to take in a nice deep breath and simply let go of all expectation, all assumption, all ponderings, and allow yourself to simply be here to witness, to feel, to observe what life is. And may you hold the space of silence, of emptiness, of this dynamic, intuitional silence, to fully put yourself in the position to reveal all currently hidden from you. Then you may ultimately and finally let go of everything holding you back so you may achieve all of these higher knowings that you're capable of. For you are the divine embodied. You are consciousness itself. You and I are one and the same. Yet our individual sparks of this eternal fire shine their own divine light. None brighter or dimmer than the rest, but all beautiful, radiant lights of love. And it's here in this knowing that we can let down our arms. We can let go of our tensions, remove these walls of otherness, and simply marinate in the truth. To rest in this ocean of life. There's nothing holding you back. There's nothing stopping you. The only being and force limiting our experience is ourself. So in this era of transformation, in this year of epic growth, continue to spend this moment, this day, and the final ones of 2020 to heal, to reposition yourself, to realign and harmonize your beingness, to learn every lesson that this year has shown us, and the many more that life has presented us before it. Taking a nice deep breath here. Drawing in that life force as long as you can, as slow as you can. Filling up each and every cell with light and love. Hold that breath as long as you can comfortably. Ideally, just as long as you are breathing in. And whenever ready, exhale again just as long as you are breathing in. A slow, effortless release. Letting the body remain empty of air. Again, take 2 more breaths in this fashion, at your own pace. And simply observe the energy flowing, the calm within the form, the dissolution of self, and this immersion in the sea of life. Know that this peace never leaves you, in this space in which you build for yourself is your road, your doorway into your own eternal peace. And with your last breath here, come to fall in love with this silence. Come to fall in love with this rest, this stillness itself. For the more you show your affection towards this empty dynamic space of nothing, the less entertained you become by the temporary happenings of the mind, the emotion of the sensations. The distance grows between what you observe and yourself as the observer. The attraction and pull to react dwindles as you transcend to the observer, the intuitional responder. one that acts with love, compassion, understanding, and grace. Remain in this silence. Fall in love with it again and again and again, as each breath, each slice of now provides us an opportunity to experience it afresh and anew. To the mind, this quiet and calm may feel boring, but know it is far from that. Take a nice deep breath in here, radiating light and love from your own center point in the chest. Shine bright like the star you are, of whatever color you choose. And allow that light of love to shine like a beacon out into space as you signal to others, not only those on this plane, but those all around and your ancestors and guardians, as a sign that you are ready to let go of the old and embrace the new, as that light of dedication to your higher truth, to healing, to uplifting, and that you send forth this beacon of love and light out into the universe as a proclamation and a declaration of your position in this life, that you are a being of love, evolution, harmony, and love. Again, taking a nice deep breath and shine that light. Connect on this level of the heart with yourself, with life, and all others. Then, when you hear the next tap of the bell, again, draw on a deep and great loving breath. And as we exhale, we continue to release this powerful Om chant with the understanding that you are the Om itself. The physical, the waking, the dream, the astral, and the silent, the unknowing. That this Om chant is a representation of saying me, but the knowing of our divine origins and the divine grace that is this life. And as we sing this powerful chord, we continue to shine and radiate our loving light out into the world to heal those needing the healing, to uplift those feeling so down, to inspire all lost in the dark, and to give the courage for those living in fear. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. Um, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments. But most importantly, with everything happening and going on, we need to recognize that life is always trying to show us the way, but we must accept it. The past, yes, the lessons may be hard, but everything in life is providing us what we need in this life, this experience, to wake up, to learn the stuff that we've missed in the previous incarnations, to end the cycles and negative habits that hold us back from these greatest truths. You're a being of infinite potential, but we can only awaken to it when we turn our gaze, focus inwards. And life is very much a journey of providing experiences and opportunities for us to really have so much energy, so much, you can almost say, chaos or suffering happen that it causes us to turn our gaze inwards. That we end the era of victimhood and we enter into the realm of accountability when we finally stop to question, well, why do these things keep happening? Rather than a, why does this keep happening to me? There's a profound and subtle switch, and this is why there's so much paradox within the spiritual path and communities because we don't really get what we want in life. But it's always meant to give us what we need to realize how beautiful it is. If life always gave everyone what they wanted, we would be living in a sociopathic, wild world. And we're kind of already doing that if you think about it. You know, we have the power of manifestation and creation. We can create the world we want. And when those that are aligned with the lesser vibrations come in power, we have all lived and seen what goes down. And it's nothing good. And this is why it's important for each of us, again, to utilize these last few days of 2020 to really set the course for the future, to look at everything that we've gained from this decade condensed into 12 months, to fully liberate ourselves, to heal, to transform. And we do this again by providing ourselves the space to reflect, to digest, to process. And through this, we surrender to the pain of the past. We let go. We transform that suffering into power through the revelations and recognitions that come with it. And when we do this, we're on that path of transformation and ascension. You are aligning yourself with life. So, yeah, the title for this satsang may have been a really wordy, but in truth, it's just bringing you to a point of coming home. So, utilize these energies of the full moon. You got the sign in Cancer, which is again really big on empathy, really big on homebodiness, nurturing your home, your immediate space. And we do that by waking up and healing the one space that never leaves us, the one we know and experience as me, myself, and I. So bring it home. Spend these next few days in reflection and love. And ultimately, know that everything's going to be better. Trust yourself, trust life. Will it to be. May the fruit of knowledge offer you a seed. And in that seed, may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Now, I love you so much. Remember, you got to love yourself, and these opportunities of reflection, of meditation, are a great way to do that. Now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, share the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you Wednesday for our kind of last satsang of 2020. It's crazy. Um, this year has really shown a lot. It's revealed a lot, not only about the world, but of others. And as these energies have either kind of brought you closer to your truth, the truth of the universe, they've also equally brought people closer towards the egoic distractions. They brought them farther away from the light of truth. And it's important now that you really take these next few days, before our Wednesday satsang, to determine what you want, to spend some time in this reflection and giving yourself the space to heal. For Wednesday, we fully utilize the energies we're going to get on Tuesday from that full moon. We utilize all these reflections from these past few satsangs to really spend a beautiful evening in prayer and meditation, manifesting the 2021 we want. So, again, I love you so much. Have a great day. Have a great life. Tell someone you know you love them. Spread that love and light, you beautiful soul. Take care. Peace.